Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little get ready with me for a Christmas party. I'm starting off like I always do when I do my hair and my makeup. I take my hair down and I realized I didn't have a clip, so I had to go get one out of my room. But I pin up all the hair on one side of my head and then I start from the back. And I was like, what was the point of me putting my hair up when it was just gonna fall down with that clip? So I ended up redoing that later. I'm showing you guys how I take down each twist. I start each of my twists with braids at the root now because I feel like it gives me better results at the end. So you'll see I kind of have 3 sections instead of 2 when I take down each twist. And what I do is when I start to separate, I look for the little natural gaps and I only pull from the natural gaps, that way I don't get any unnecessary frizz. And you see I get a little closer so y'all can see that definition I was talking about. But I won't lie, sometimes towards the back of my head I will just pull from anywhere, that way I can get more volume and fullness. But if I really want a lot of definition and I want my hair to last longer, I will only pull where it naturally separates. On this one, I came a little bit closer just so you guys could actually see what I mean by the spaces with the natural parting when it comes to the definition. And I didn't do any unnecessary pulling because I really wanted my hair to last. And this ended up lasting me for 7, almost 8 days. And now I'm just fluffing my hair a little bit and I'm like, oh yeah, this is about to be a real good twist out. And now it's time for me to do the rest of my head. When I get to the front, I always leave 1 or 2 twists in just until I get to wherever I am and I'm about to get out the car, and then I'll undo it. That way it stays super duper defined. And then it's time for me to do the rest of my head, but I'm gonna do that off camera. Now that my hair is all the way down, I'm just fluffing it out, playing with it with my hands just to see how much bigger I can make it get, but without, you know, any unnecessary frizz. And then I start to just shape it a little bit to where I want it to be, which was pointless because I literally started to do my makeup. But then I turned around and showed y'all the back, like get into the definition, the volume. Now it's time for makeup. I'm starting out with my e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer, I think is what it's called. Super good, love it so much. Just putting that all over my face to prep my skin for my makeup. For my foundation, I'm using the e.l.f. Liquid Halo, I think is what it's called. I really didn't feel like using a real foundation this day. I just wanted something light. And I promise this matches my skin tone. It's just my bathroom lights have like 4 different shades of light, like yellows and whites. So it looks like it doesn't match. Well, it might not even look like that to y'all, but it just looks a little off. But I promise it matches. Then I just take a Real Techniques brush and blend all of that out all over my face. Next up is concealer. I'm using an e.l.f. one. I think it's the camo hydrating one. I really don't remember. I just know it's camo. Don't remember what shade it is either, but it's actually time for me to get some new ones. You see how much is left in that bottle, but we're not going to talk about it. Once again, Real Techniques brush to blend that out. This time I only put it under my eyes. I really don't remember why I did it that way. And for my setting powder, I use the Beauty Bakery powder. I don't know the full name. This is really good. It's one of my favorites. I'm kind of sad that she discontinued her whole brand, but I just put that under my eyes for now. I was talking to Ryder and was making sure that he was all ready to go, but in the middle of that, I forgot to show y'all, and I realized, I was like, ooh, let me show y'all. This is the liquid blush from Rare Beauty. It's the pink one. I think Happy is the shade. I really don't remember. And then I'm just taking an e.l.f. liquid blush brush, and that's how I blend that out. And then I go in with my favorite powder blush. Actually, I can't even say that because I have two favorites, but it's the Juvia's Place one. I only use the top one, and I put that on top. And then eventually I realized, ooh, this is a little bit too much. So I took the same powder puff and went over my cheeks with that. For my brightening powder, I took the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Canufa, I think is how you say it. It doesn't look like it's doing much brightening, but I promise it is. It's just my bathroom lights are really washing everything out. And then I went back in with my Beauty Bakery powder to go all over my face, and I accidentally put it on top of the brightening powder that I just used, and I was like, dang, so I had to put it on top of it on the other side, but it's okay. The more powder the better, then I won't be all oily. And then I take a new powder puff and I just use that with nothing on it to tap all over my face, and then I take that same one and put the Beauty Bakery powder just on my smile lines. Boom, outfit change. I'm just using my one size setting spray all over my face. I had no time for lashes today, so I used the It Cosmetics Superhero, L'Oreal Paradise, and L'Oreal Telescopic mascaras. Yes, it's a lot, but it's the way that I prefer to do it. The look was starting to come together, and I just started playing with my hair again instead of doing my makeup so I can get out the door. But then I took the Sephora lip liner in the color Molasses. This is literally my favorite one ever. Go get it if you need a good brown lippy. Then for my gloss, I'm going in with the Anastasia one in the color I think is Cotton Candy. It looks really pink, but it's not. It's the perfect pinky nude. Here's a little close-up of the finished makeup look all together, fluffing my hair per usual. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Walking in the winter wonderland. I'm Santa Claus.